Check, 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 check. It's a sunny 62-degree 6:25 p.m. night here at Trojan Field in Andrew, North Carolina. We've got a great matchup here tonight. The Harnett Central Trojans taking on the Lee County Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets come in at 1-5. The Trojans come in at 4-3. A JV matchup here tonight. We'll be back after this for key matchups, stats, and more here on HCHS Unofficial Sports Network. We're back here for a JV Thursday night football game. The Trojans are looking for a victory here tonight as they come in 4-3, a win percentage of .571 on the year. And kickoff is just about to get underway. Kicking for the Yellow Jackets will be Ayman Baderji, a freshman for this JV football team. Lines up the kick. And from Andrew, North Carolina, we are underway here from Harnett County for some Trojan football. Breaks to tackle, gets across the 35 up to the 36-yard line. And coming out onto the field is this Harnett Central Trojans football team ready to try and put on a show here tonight. HCHS once again comes in 4-3. Some keys for the win. Offense really needs to get the pass game. The QB's off to a good start tonight, as of course we would love to see that tonight. A flag to start the game on the Yellow Jackets. Actually, it might be a false start. No, that's a 5 yards going the Trojans' way. Encroachment on the defense to start the football game off strong for the Trojans. So, once again, as I was saying, offense needs to get off to a hot start for this Trojans team, specifically the quarterbacks, as Juju Womack is coming in to start this game for the Trojans tonight. That is a run right side for about an 8-yard gain. And it'll be a first down Trojans to start this game off of an encroachment penalty.
Carry by number 25, Sean Smith. First down.
Sean Smith gets the carry. Smith. Oh, it's a fumble. Did he get down? They're going to say he did indeed get down. Looked like it from my view, at least. And the refs put the ball down about the 46-yard line. This defense for the Yellow Jackets, they would love to get off to a defensive line. They need to get going off start strong, as the Trojans, they are a run-first squad, as Womack, the missed pass. Left side intended for, and it's third down. So, the Trojans have the ball. Womack fakes the handoff, runs left, gets across the 50, up across the 45, 30, jukes right, up across the 25, and up to about the 24-yard line. That is a first down and a little extra for this Trojans team. As I was saying, the Yellow Jackets come into this game 1-5 with their win percentage being a .167. And they really they need to get off to a defensive line start on the defensive side of the ball, as this Trojans team loves to run the ball. Womack throws right side, caught, and it'll be brought down for a first down. Second and about 4. Street with the completed target. Womack steps back, throws left side, caught across the 15, up across the 13, then gets brought down. Great tackle there. Exactly what needed to get started off for the Yellow Jackets. Tackle by Joel Rollins, the sophomore. He plays running back and linebacker for that Yellow Jackets team. He's really off to a hot start this season. Wants to get off to a hot start, especially this game. And Womack steps back, hands it off. Gets about a 3-yard gain. Smith with the carry. Womack in the backfield with Marshawn Smith to his right. 4-receiver look in pistol formation. Steps back, throws right side, caught. Gets about a 5-yard gain up near the goal line. Ref will spot him just shy. So the clock continues to run. It should be right at the goal line here.
That's not a thing! That's a screen! That's wrong!
Wow.
You just made that up!
Completely disagree with that call right there. And otherwise, they would be at the goal line here. Now it's at the 20. Womack steps back over to Smith. Smith gets across the 15 up to about the 11-yard line. It'll be a third down. Third down and 11. Trojans got off to a hot start to start this drive. Would love 6 points to start it. But after that crazy call by the ref, not looking good. Womack jukes a guy, gets in, touchdown. 2 hands in the air from the ref. Lamar McLean That's 6 points for the Trojans. .6:14 left in the third quarter. 6-0. Trojans started off strong. Looking like they're going for two here. McLean motions to his left. And that is in. 2-point conversion is good. 8-0. Trojans start off strong. 6:13 left in the first quarter. And Lee County will get the ball, hoping to mock what Harnett Central just did. A great start for Harnett Central's drive. I mean, honestly, best case scenario for Harnett Central right there. Could not have been much better of a start. So Justin Saunders will kick this ball away for the Trojans. With about 6:13 left in the first quarter. 8-0. Once again, Trojans start off the drive strong. First quarter looking good for HCHS. Takes 3 steps back, 2 to the right. Ref blows his whistle. Puts his hand in the air. Takes a couple steps forward, and we are back to playing some JV football. It's actually muffed. Then they get the ball after the muff, and he gets about to the 34, 35-ish yard line to bring up the first drive for the Yellow Jackets. Coming out on the field, Reed Douglas, the sophomore starting quarterback for this Yellow Jackets squad. And a little secret, I was reading off the wrong spotting board. Hey, listen, this is my second ever game. That was my fault. That's why I was so blatantly horrible with the calls on the first ever Harnett Central drive for this Lee County game. That is my bad. I have to admit to that. None of those play calls were gotten by Juju Womack. He is on Lee County. And he is on the field right now, right to the right of Reed Douglas. Keys for the win. Offense needs to get off to a very hot start today. That's what Lee County really just needs to do. They have not been able to do that all season, and they would love to get off to a hot start today. Across the 50, across the 40, up across the 30, has a gain. He fumbles it out of bounds, but they will call it about the 26-yard line. That's a first down, Yellow Jackets. Tackled by number 8, Jackson Hill. Great run there by Marshawn Smith. Marshawn Smith gets another carry across the 20 up to about the 18-yard line. This time it's Juju Womack, who I thought was the HCHS quarterback. Once again, a mistake by me. But Juju Womack, he's done pretty well this year for Lee County. Lee County, like I said earlier, comes into this game 1-5. A bad loss for this JV Lee County Yellow Jackets team last week against South Johnston. They lost 50-32. Not a great game for them there. As he gets up across the 26-yard line, about a 1-yard gain for Marshawn Smith. Elijah Baldwin was the carrier there, my bad. The freshman for this Yellow Jackets team. It's third down. Third down at about 7. Harnett Central in a 3-by-3, looks like it's man coverage on this defensive play. Steps back, pressured, throws, complete, but it'll be way short of the first down. Great pressure there from HCHS to just start that play. I mean, the second the ball was snapped, I mean, Reed Douglas couldn't even think before he was about to get sacked. That was great. And it's 4th down and 6, ball on the 22-yard line. Ball on the 22. Douglas with Womack to his right. Looking Womack's way, then throws. Complete. Will it be short of the first down? Where will they call the ball? He got the first. They will say he got the first. That's a first down, Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets are led by head coach T.J. Lett and assistant coach Isaiah Herring. Of course, like I've already said, not the hottest start for the Yellow Jackets season. Of course, they're looking to get a big win against the 4-3 Trojans tonight. And Douglas with Smith to his left and Womack to his right. Steps back, hands it off. Smith gets about a 4-yard gain, maybe 5. Actually, I think it's going to be about a 3-yard gain. And it'll be 2nd down and about 7. Second down, Douglas. Womack to his right. Same formation this entire drive. That's what I've noticed from the Yellow Jackets. Womack, speaking of Womack, he is shy of the first, but he gets up to about the 6, maybe the 5-yard line. That's a first down. Oh, wow. Never mind. They're going to call this short. Looked like from here that he got that in. And I also saw the ref's hands moved. Looks like a little bit of confusion from either my part or the ref's part. Douglas hands it off. Right side, it's Smith. Smith gets tackled in the backfield. Stiff arms him. Still tackled in the backfield. Tackled by Braylon Nance, the freshman. So, Douglas. Douglas steps back, looking to the end zone. 50-50 ball. Is that in? He's going to say incomplete. That would have been absolutely insane if he caught that ball. They're going to say incomplete, and it'll be bring up 4th down. They will bring up the kicking team to try and put up 3 points on the board. Actually, considering the formation, you wonder if this is the kicking team. You wonder if it's going to be one of them drop kicks. Oh, Harnett Central has the ball. Steps back, throws left, across the 20. And that is up to about the 23-yard line. Pass complete by Rayshon Smith. So, Caleb Easley is the quarterback for this HCHS team. He takes the carry. It's a read option. Runs right. Across the 30. Up across the 35. Up to the 36-yard line. That is a first down and a lot more than they needed to get. But they definitely liked that they got it. That's a Harnett Central first down. Ball at the 35-yard line. Easley steps back. Throws a screen pass to the left side. Caught. He stumbles on the run, and he might have gotten a yard out of that. I think it might be at the line of scrimmage. It does look like they're going to spot it about a 1-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd down. Yeah, it looks like 2nd down. He got about a 2-yard gain. They're going to say he got a 2-yard gain there. Josiah Street on the catch. Looks like a short timeout called by Harnett Central. We'll be back after this here from HCHS Sports Network. It's the start of the second quarter here from Andrew, North Carolina. A beautiful 57 degrees. At least that's what the forecast says. It feels a little hotter than that, but definitely still a beautiful night here from Andrew, North Carolina, Harnett County, here at Trojan Field. Harnett Central's led by head coach Corey Barnes and main assistant coach Brandon Bishop, as this will bring up third down and 5 to go. So, easily. It's a 3-receiver look, pistol formation. Defense looks like they're bringing the heat. They do. It's a fake handoff, caught. Gets across the first down marker. It's a flag. Looked like a horse collar to me, caught by Josiah Street. It's a first down. Flag is called. Let's see what the flag is. Does look like it was a horse collar tackle right there. He definitely grabbed his horse collar. So no matter whether it was a holding call, horse collar, whatever it was, it for sure was a flag. Let's put it that way. 47-yard line is where the ball is. Easily. Fakes the snap, then steps back. Flag on the play before the snap. Encroachment on the defense. That's going Harnett Central's way. So that's another encroachment penalty on Lee County. Not how you want to start this game. Rayshawn Smith in the backfield behind Caleb Easley on this play. Easley with Smith right directly behind him. Fakes the snap, then snaps it. Steps back. Looking deep. Checks down over to Smith. Rayshawn Smith gets across the 40, up across to the 36-yard line. 37-ish. Looks like it is going to be shy of the first down markers, so it'll be about about 1 yard before they reach the first down marker. Easily. With Smith behind him. Would love this first down here. 2nd and 1. Has 2 tries to get it. Hands it off. Smith, tackle. No, he's not. That faked me out. Oh, across the 30. Across the 20. Up across the 10. Oh, the ball popped out right before the goal. Josiah Street is on the ground. Not a good moment here from Andrew, North Carolina. You wonder. That was a huge hit. I mean, of course, that's how you play football. You give some congratulations to the Yellow Jackets. I mean, great tackle, but such a dirty one as well. But that's how football works, folks. We'll be back after this. More updates on Josiah Street, the sophomore, when we come back. As you see there, the trainers are walking him off the field. He is walking himself off the field, so that is great news. He will come off the field. We'll get more updates on whether he comes back later on or not. He does look like he's fine, though. Coach Barnes is talking to him. So we'll see any more updates on that. We're at the 1-yard line, goal line. Motions left. Easily steps back. It's an option. Pitches right. It's a fumble, but bounces back to him. Tackled. Rayshawn Smith goes way backwards. Not a great play there from Harnett Central. Tackled by Jeremiah Murchison. There, the freshman on that D-line, the defensive end. Caleb Beasley. Once again, with Smith behind him. Fakes the handoff to Smith, runs himself, and touchdown, Trojans! That's 6 more for HCHS. Caleb Beasley. What a run. After a brilliant run from Josiah Street to get them at the goal line. And that's once again 6 more points for the Trojans in this beautiful night. They're going for the 2 points again. Trojans don't necessarily have a main kicker on these field goals, so that's why they are doing this. The 2-point is incomplete, perfectly passed, but intended for Marquise McDougald, and he could not haul it in. So, TJ Lett's team, the Yellow Jackets, 1-5 on the year, is down 14-0 with 17-17 left in this first half. Coming out to kick for the Trojans is Reese Jameis, the linebacker, the freshman.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a car in the parking lot, silver Nissan, license plate KCZ 9366, car doors wide open.
So, Harnett Central will kick back the ball to the Yellow Jackets with 7 minutes and 17 seconds left. So Reed Douglas will get another chance before half. At least one chance, maybe 2 chances, if this drive is short and easy as they would hope. Gets across the 30, up across the 40, up across the 50. Oh my goodness! He's gonna go all the way across the 10. And it was exactly how I stated, short and easy, and the Yellow Jackets get 6 points for themselves. Kick return. That is not how this special teams wanted to play tonight for this Trojans team. But they allow 6 points off a kickoff return, and the Yellow Jackets get 6. And that brings on Eamon Batterjee, the freshman kicker for this team, to come on and try and make it a at least easier one-possession game, so then they won't have to get 2-point conversion. Batterjee steps 3 steps back, 2 to the right. Holding it will be Reed Douglas, the starting QB. The kick is snapped, held up, and it is good. So 7:04 left in the first, exactly what they wanted. Left in the first half is what I meant. Exactly what the Yellow Jackets wanted to start off that drive for sure. So not much rest at all, and Caleb easily will come back on for this HCHS team. But first, a kickoff. Of course, the main part of getting the ball back is the kickoff. Of course, once again, I've stated this before, it would be a huge win for the Yellow Jackets tonight, as once again, they come into this game 1-5 0-1 in conference play. Their only conference game was against Triton. They lost 36-26. Their last game was their only win, and it was against West Harnett, 20-6. And once again, they come in this game with a win percentage of .167, which is not what you want if you're TJ Lett or Isaiah Herring leading this football team. But Badger G will kick it back off to the Trojans. Returning it across the 30. Gets tackled about at the 30. Great special teams there. And it was returned by Jackson Hill, the sophomore. So, like I stated, Caleb Easley, the freshman QB, will come back on to start this Trojans drive off strong, hopefully. Rayshawn Smith behind Easley. The Trojans have played basically the same formation this whole game. They've played a pistol formation most of the time. It's 4 receivers. It's a fumble, but Easley gets the ball. He's across the 40. That's a first down and a little extra. Oh my, it started off terribly and ended great. What a play there. Not only is that a first down, that is something I'm sure the coaches will not be extremely happy about, as you do not want to fumble the ball off a handoff, of course. But Easley, once again in pistol formation, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, steps back, throws deep. It is incomplete. He would have had it all the way there. Targeting Jaybird Williams, the freshman. Wow. Incomplete on the long shot there. I mean, he really would have. He had a long arm there. He threw that ball from the 35-yard line of their territory, got it all the way to the 20 of Yellow Jacket territory. Jaybird Williams could not haul it in, though. So, once again on a beautiful Thursday afternoon, the Trojans steps back. It's another really high snap. Easley will just hang on to it. The refs blow the whistle. Sacked there by Andre Winslow. Actually, it was Tez Snipes with the tackle. It was Tez Snipes. Main sack was Tez Snipes. Tez Snipes got him at first and brought him down for the most part. A couple others did assist him there, but I would say Tez Snipes got the most part. Tez Snipes is somebody you should be watching out for tonight if you are a Yellow Jacket fan, or if you're just watching this game. He takes a deep shot. Incomplete again on the long ball. So 5:34 left in the second quarter, first half. It'll be 4th and 16. And it looks like they're going to go for this. Wild call here. Of course, who knows their situation? They might not have a punter. There is no punter listed on their official max preps. There is a timeout called by the Trojans. Timeout Trojans. 5:34 left in the first half. 7-point lead. If they do have somebody who can kick the ball this far, then I would personally kick the ball. Punt it. However, you necessarily do not know what their situation is, as it definitely seems like they're going to go for this one. Caleb Easley, the freshman, on 4th and 16, with Rayshawn Smith behind him. Of course, you can see the running back and quarterback duo talking it over before the snap. It looks like it'll be pistol formation. They do that a lot. Of course, I did a varsity game earlier on in the year, and they do pistol formation between JV and varsity a ton. It is a encroachment, at least that's what it looks like. It is. That's the third encroachment penalty on the Yellow Jackets. So that's something the Trojans are doing great this game. Easley is faking his snaps really well. You wonder if they're going to try that again. They do actually try that again. And they look to the sidelines. Now they change it to a shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Steps back. Easily, it is a drop punt. I did expect that for the record. It rolls a beautiful punt up across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Lets it stop. And with 5:23 left in the second quarter, a great game so far for both teams. Trojans lead by 7, though, hoping to get a stop here to possibly end this half, depending on what happens. Of course, Reed Douglas comes out. To try and propel this team to a first half tie, possibly. Juju Womack beside him. He gets sacked on the play. Oh my, right off the snap. Didn't even have a chance. And easily in the backfield, the ball will be spotted at about the 15-yard line. Actually at the 11-yard line. And it's 2nd down and 17. First half. Around 4 minutes to play. Easily steps back, hands it off. Womack trucks a guy. Beautiful play there from Womack. Great running from him tonight. Also, I would watch out for his running abilities. I mean, both of these teams are probably going to make some running adjustments next half, as neither team's running has been bad at all. They have been great. Both running offenses has been just fantastic so far in this first half. Both the Trojans and the Yellow Jackets. They faked the snap, almost got the Trojans to jump offside. Snaps it. Rolls right. Throws. Incomplete. It was a little low. Reed Douglas intended for Anton Lett. Actually, it was intended for Tyvion McLean. So it'll bring up 4th down. Looks like they will punt this ball away. The Yellow Jackets, that's not a drive they wanted. But they can't change anything at this point in the drive. Almost blocked. But instead, caught at the 40. Gets tackled at the 45. Lost 5 yards on the carry. It might be a little bit further than that at about the 44 or 43. It is at the 44 is where they will spot it. Actually, it looks like it is at the 43-yard line. Jumbotron says 44. Or scoreboard. I don't know if you consider that a Jumbotron. Caleb Easley with Smith behind him. 2 receivers to the right side of the line, 2 to the left. Motion to the right side. Easily carries it across the 40. Pitch! Great play from the Trojans across the 30, just shy of the 30. And I don't know if he got the first, but he's certainly close. They will move the chains. First down, Trojans. And there's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. Trojans, Easley, with Rayshawn Smith behind him. Looking, backfield in pistol formation, throws deep, downfield. Oh, it was just out of bounds. Intended target was Marquise McDougald. Could not get it there. That is the 4th long ball shot from Caleb Easley. He's really using that arm to his advantage. So far it has not worked, but I expect one to work out for him at some point coming up. And 3 minutes and 12 seconds. The clock is stopped after that incompletion. Fakes the handoff easily, breaking a couple tackles, and gets up to about the 30-yard line, maybe the 31. About a 2-yard gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8. Easily. Smith in the backfield, pistol formation. Throws. Oh, he fakes this throw. Throws deep once again. It's incomplete again. I'm pretty sure that's 5 straight deep passes from Caleb Easley, and all of them have been incomplete, and they are right on the money too. Only one hasn't been right on the money, and it was the last one, not the actual last one, but the one before the last one, and that one was intended by Marquise McDougall. I mean, it has been on the money from Caleb Easley. His receivers need to snag one in soon. Easley in pistol formation, steps back, looking left side, looking deep again. He throws deep again. Incomplete again. That one was a little bit high. It's a flag on the play. And we've got another injury on the field. Last time it was Josiah Street. This time it is Jaybird Williams. I expect this call to be roughing. Some sort of unsportsmanlike conduct, something, as he got smacked and didn't even catch the ball. We'll be back after this for more updates on the status of Jaybird Williams. As you can see, he's getting helped off the field this time, so not as... And he is limping right there. Once again, we will keep on the status of Jaybird Williams as the time goes on. Josiah Street is back in the game. He got back in the game the next play after his injury, so that is good news. It's a handoff across the 10 up to about the 7-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down. Rayshawn Smith. It's 1st down. Pistol formation. Easley with Smith behind him. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Steps back. Easley fakes the handoff. Runs right. Caleb Easley. He's in. That is his 2nd rushing touchdown on the night for Caleb Easley. 6 more points. Caleb Easley is on top of it so far tonight. Wow. Almost every time they get within 20 yards of the goal line, they just do a quick little Caleb Easley read option play, and it seems to most of the time get in for 6 points. Going well so far in that category for Caleb Easley tonight. So if they complete this 2-point conversion, it'll be 22-7. Steps back. Easley throws. Caught! What a pass from Caleb Easley! Right in between the 2 Yellow Jacket defenders. Oh my! So it's 22-7. 2:03 left in the 2nd quarter. Wow. It is 22-7. Scoreboard says 21-7. Whether they will change that or not, I do not know. But if they do not, then technically it is 21-7. They're having to change some kickoff formations. Don't know if you heard it, but they had to get Coach Bishop over there to change some kickoff formations there for the Trojans as, of course, Jaybird is still hurt. He's at the trainer's bench still. Just a little update on him. Of course, this is not the NFL. I do not have a sideline reporter for all that. They are going to do a quick little squib kick to try and tackle him instead of let him go all the way. He almost had a hole there. Would have been crazy for 2 straight, which that brings up with 1:57 left in the first half. Reed Douglas and this Yellow Jacket offense really wants to get some points here. Whether it's 3, whether it's 6, they would love for some sort of points on the board after this half ends. However, it's first down. Douglas with Juju Womack to his right. Throws. Complete. Great pass from Douglas. It is caught by Josiah Collins, the freshman. It is not a first down, but the clock is running, so they would like to get to the line quick. 1:34. Less in the second quarter. Second down. And actually, the clock is not running. I saw the ref wave his arm like the clock was running. It is not running. Douglas throws right side, incomplete. From Reed Douglas, intended for TJ Reeves. And that'll bring up third down. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Third down and 5. If the Trojans get a stop here, then they could possibly make it a 3-possession game before half, which that would be one of the best case scenarios possible for them. Douglas steps back. It's a high snap. He gets sacked in the backfield. Tackled by Landon Schultz. There is a flag on the play. And they're going to punt this ball back to the Trojans. They did not waste as much clock as they wanted to there. They could have possibly wasted a lot of clock if they ran that ball on third down. Or at least wasted a timeout of Harnett Central's. But instead, the flag not only brings them back, but it also is going to give Harnett Central 1:23 left in the first half to possibly make it a 3-possession game, as they are already up 22-7 with 1:23 left in the first half, second quarter. They're bringing them back even further. You know, Lee County, they started off not so bad. I mean, they did start off pretty well, but then right in the second quarter, things all started to kind of just decline for them. It does look like Coach Corey Barnes will call a quick timeout for the Trojans. We'll be back after this here from Trojan Field in Andrew, North Carolina for the rest of the first half and more here from Trojan Field, Andrew, North Carolina, Harnett County. We'll be back. We're back here from Trojan Field in Andrew, North Carolina, Trojan Country. A lot of Trojans fans are in the house for this one. Cheerleaders pumping them on as the Yellow Jackets are punting it back to the Trojans with only 1 minute and 23 seconds left in the first half. And the Trojans are up 2 possessions. He did fumble the ball, but they're going to say he was down. His left knee did look as if it was down. So, 44-yard line is where they will spot the ball. It is going to be 1st and 10. Caleb Beasley, he has got 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. Absolutely the best case scenario for the Trojans, getting that quarterback room off to a good start. That is exactly what I said at the start of this game. They need to get the quarterbacks off to a good start. King Murdoch is not in this game. And Caleb Beasley almost got another rushing play there. Instead, he threw it right before he ran the ball, and that is caught by Mills. So, Rylan McNeil. I was trying to find it. Easily, step back, throws deep. Intercepted at the 10-yard line. He's going to bring it back. Drives up across the 40, up to about the 43-yard line. That'll be first down, Yellow Jackets, with about 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Interception by Josiah Collins, the safety, the freshman safety. Perfect interception there. I mean, of course, Caleb Beasley has tried to get it deep all half. And, of course, he tried another time there, and he just could not do it. So, if we're talking about personally the worst-case scenario for Harnett Central to end this first half, we would say Yellow Jackets score. Yellow Jackets do indeed get the ball to start the second half. So, if the Lee County Yellow Jackets do score 6 or even 3 here, 3 would still make it a 2-possession game. 6 would make it a 1-possession game, and they could really come back in this football game because, once again, they really want to win this. This would bring them to a 2-5 record and at least bring some momentum going into their final 3 games of the year. So, back on the field is Reed Douglas, the sophomore. Hands it off. It's a jet sweep. Gets across the 40. It looked like the ball was fumbled there by Tyvion McLean. Just barely, though. It looked like the ball bounced off the ground off of the jet sweep. Barely. They're going to call a timeout. Lee County will call a timeout with 21 seconds to go in the second quarter. Once again, they are down 22-7. We will be back after this for the rest of the first half here from HCHS Sports Network. Trojan Country, rise up. We're back here from Adrian, North Carolina. Douglas hands off the ball across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. It'll be shy of the first. They do not have any timeouts. They do actually have a timeout. They call their timeouts. TJ Lett calls, I think that should be their third and final timeout, if I am correct, as I think they called one in the first quarter. That was the timeout. I couldn't exactly tell who called the timeout because the refs forgot to point. But 13 seconds left. I would expect, considering they know their position, TJ Lett does know their position right now. I would expect a try for the end zone. I mean, although they're at their own 46-yard line, they once again do get ball at half. If it is picked off or a bad scenario happens, at least they get ball at half, and at least there's only 13 seconds left, so Caleb Beasley probably won't have any time to even get the ball as if they do take a deep shot. It does look like they're in formation for a deep shot if it did happen, as Juju Womack is to his left. Receivers are spread out. It's a spread 4 receiver look. Throws deep right off the snap, too. It is going to be incomplete with 8 seconds left. And it'll be 4th down.
Incomplete pass intended for number 8. Defended by number 11, Brother Nance.
Defended by number 11, Braylon Nance.
4th down.
Attended for TJ Reeves. So, once again, a 4 receiver look spread out. Reed Douglas. 8 seconds left in the first half. They hand it off. Womack gets across the 50. 4 seconds. They are trying to possibly get the ball off. 4 seconds. Of course, they don't have the timeout. Clock is running. And that's the end of the half here from Andrew, North Carolina. Harnett County Trojans JV football. Trojans run off the field with a 15-point lead, 22-7. We'll be back after this for the second half and more here on from Andrew, North Carolina, here on HCHS Network. We're back here from Andrew, North Carolina. Second half of play is just about to be underway. 22-7, the Trojans lead as we speak. Lee County will get the ball to start the second half. And that is good news for them as they are down 2 possessions. And so Reed Douglas, after this kickoff and this offense for Lee County and this Yellow Jackets team, would love to get 6 points on the opening drive, of course, of the second half. If they don't, they're going to have to work really hard to try and beat this Trojans team. As just a reminder, the Yellow Jackets, they would love this win. So would the Trojans. But the Yellow Jackets might love it a little more as the Trojans are 4-3 coming in this game with a .571 win percentage. The Yellow Jackets are 1-5, led by TJ Lett and Isaiah Herring coming into this game. So they would love to make it 2-5 and come into this game ready to go. Kickoff is here. Second half is underway. They squib kick it to the right. Not a great kick at all, as the Yellow Jackets will have absolutely the best field position off a kickoff in the universe. They will get it at the 47-yard line to start this half of their own territory. Recovered by Gabe Gomez, the freshman. Once again, Reed Douglas, he would love 6 points here. And, of course, the Trojans just gave them great field position. So maybe, just maybe, it will happen. We will see what happens. Second half is now officially underway. Juju Womack gets the first carry of this second half. I made a prediction before we went to halftime that there would be a lot more runs on the Trojan side and the Yellow Jacket side to really start and end really just this whole half. I think that this half the first half, there was a lot of runs for both squads, and I think that the second half, it's going to be just about the same. And so I think we're going to see both teams running the football. I think Caleb Beasley will pass the football maybe a little more than he did in the first half, but they're still going to use Rayshawn Smith to their advantage, and they will still use Juju Womack to their advantage on the Yellow Jacket side. And, of course, Caleb Beasley is running the ball a lot himself, too. So, really, just there's been a lot of runs in the first. I don't think anything is going to change on the Trojan side of the ball, considering what happened in the first. Speaking of Juju Womack, he gets up across the 40-yard line up to about the 38 or 39-yard line. And it'll be about a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7. Ball on the 39-yard line. Douglas. They put in Marshawn Smith this time next to Douglas. For the past, really just this whole game, they have not really had Marshawn Smith out there as much as they had Juju Womack. And maybe that's why, as he loses a couple yards. Great tackle there. Tackled by Noah Patterson. So it'll be third down and 10. They gained 3 yards, then lost 3 yards back. So 3rd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Smith stays on the field. Douglas fakes the handoff to Smith. Pressured, throws. It's a screen pass. He gets the first down and a little extra. Across the 35 up to about the 34, 33-ish yard line. And that'll be a first down and a little extra for the Yellow Jackets. Tackled by Jackson Hill. He has made a statement today. Let's put it that way. He really has. Both safeties on the Yellow Jackets and the Trojan side are named, have the same number, number 8. And they are, one's a sophomore, one's a freshman. Josiah Collins, a freshman on the Yellow Jackets side. Jackson Hill, a sophomore on the Trojan side. There was a flag on the play, so they will get backed up. It's still third down. This time it's 3rd and 8. So they will keep Marshawn Smith out there for a long third down. Douglas takes a deep shot downfield, caught across the 20, across the 10, taken down at about the 3, maybe 2-yard line. That's a first down and a lot more than this Trojans team wanted to give up for sure. That's a first down, Jackets, Yellow Jackets, first down. Douglas starting off this drive hot so far. And of course, this is once again, like I started the second half saying, this is exactly what the Trojans did not want to give up. This is exactly what the Yellow Jackets wanted to happen, though. As the Yellow Jackets, they've been really waiting for this momentum all game. And scoring 6 points here and then possibly getting a stop would just be huge. But we're not going to go that far just yet. Ball does pop out. Then we'll see he was down after about a 1-yard gain. So it'll be second down. And it will stay at the 1-yard line. Running off the field for the Trojans is Jehushun Gallardo, the sophomore. Have not called his name a ton tonight. We will see if I do in the second half. It's a run. Juju Womack in. Juju Womack puts the Yellow Jackets within a one-possession game, so it's 22-13. And Ayman Batterjee, the kicker, freshman kicker, comes on with Reed Douglas holding to try and, of course, put this game to being a one-possession game. If he misses this, it would still be 2 possessions, which would be huge for the Trojans. It would be a 9-point game. The kick is up. It is blocked. Oh, my gosh. So it's actually still a 2-possession game. Worst case scenario for the Yellow Jackets, but your Trojans block the kick. And wow, that was way bigger than many people thought. As now, not only is it still a 2-possession game, the Yellow Jackets, if this gets to a really close game, will have to go for 2 in the end. It's just a lot of scenarios just went really big for the Trojans. So, the Trojans will return this kick. In the backfield is Jackson Hill on the left side trying to return this kick. That's just one of them. We will see who actually ends up getting the ball. There has been a lot of squib kicks lately. Whether they are purposeful or accidental, I don't know, but we will see if there's a squib here. Ayman Batterjee starts this off, and the Trojans' first drive of the second half is underway. He is across the 40, up across the 50, up across the Yellow Jackets 30, 20, 10. That's a kick return for the Trojans. Jackson Hill. What a play. Of course, the Yellow Jackets had one of them earlier on in this football game. But guess what? The Trojans get one for themselves. And that is absolutely incredible. The lights go wild here in Andrew, North Carolina, and so do the fans. That was absolutely electric. So, of course, they have gone for 2 this whole game. They will go for 2 again. Easily steps back, looking, fade to the right side, almost caught. It's a flag. It's incomplete, but there is a flag. Let's see the call. Because if it's against the Trojans, then it's a simple 2-point conversion missed. It's against the Trojans. 2-point is no good. So, after the kick return, that makes it once again a 2-possession game. However, the 2-point conversion miss makes that blocked PAT basically worthless in a way. Because, of course, I mean, not completely and utterly worthless, but it is a 2-possession game. If they did get 2 points there, it would have been a 3-possession game. Would have been huge. Technically, still 2 possessions if they get 2 straight 2-point conversions and no scores, but that all depends. So for the most part, it would have been a 3-possession game. So huge that Lee County stopped them on the 2-point conversion, but now Reed Douglas needs to get some points once again here. He had a great drive last drive, threw the ball a little more. He did. He threw the ball a little more and handed it off a lot more than he did. Oh! It's a muffed kick, and the Yellow Jackets recover. Once again, the Yellow Jackets will start basically at the 48-yard line. I mean, not some great kicks from the Trojans. It does seem like they're doing it on purpose, which means that I'm not going to discredit their kicker much because, I mean, no telling why or what the situation is. So, Reed Douglas with Juju Womack to his right. Womack actually did not start the drive last drive. It was Marshawn Smith who started and played the entire drive. Then Juju Womack came in on the last play and scored 6. Womack almost fumbled the ball. If you really zoom in there, he almost lost control of it. Bad handoff by Reed Douglas. However, it's just going to be 2nd and 11. Loss of 1 on the play. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Douglas with Womack to his left. Fakes the snap. Hands it off. Womack once again gets the broken tackle. But once again, no gain for Womack. Might have been another loss. Looks like there was an injured player on the field. It looks like there still is. He tried to get up, but he could not. Of course, bad news when there's injuries on either side, not just the Trojans or not just the Yellow Jackets. I'm not going to confirm who the injured player is yet because I cannot see extremely well. But he is still down. We'll be back after this from Andrew, North Carolina. You can see running off the field there with the trainers is Tyvion McLean. Of course, he has had a couple catches today, so bad case scenario for the Yellow Jackets. However, we're back to playing some football. Once again, a beautiful, cool day. Well, I guess night now from Andrew, North Carolina. Douglas steps back, throws a screen pass, batted down. What a play from this Trojans defense. Passing complete, Joseph Stedman, the sophomore. And it looks like they're going to punt this ball away, Eamon Batterjee. Punts it away. Oh, it's muffed. Then he gets the ball back. He runs across the 40, up across the 50, trucks him, and up across the 45. Second straight wonderful kick return between kicker returning and punt returning. Jackson Hill is on fire on special teams tonight. So is Tyvion McLean, who got the kick return earlier. I did not think of that. He did get the kick return for the Yellow Jackets earlier on tonight. And, of course, he is off the field at the moment. Once again, we will keep you updated on him. But back to football. Caleb Easley steps back, throws, screen pass, caught, jukes him across the 40. Oh, he's shy of the 40. He slipped. It would have been across the 40, but it's Josiah Street. So the sophomore plays two positions, wide receiver and defensive back. So it'll be second down and about 7. So, Easley with Rayshawn Smith behind him. Easley snaps it, hands it off, fakes the handoff, throws, complete, Street across the 35, up across the 30 to about the 29, 28-ish yard line. That's a first down, Trojans. So this drive is starting off good so far. Really, everything running the ball or screen pass has just been great from the Trojans tonight. Whether it's running the ball on a screen pass from Josiah Street, throwing the ball deep like it looks like Easley's looking. Here he is, throws deep, caught, up across the 6 to about the... It might be spotted at the 6. There is a flag, though. Great pass from Caleb Easley. He's been trying that all night long, yet I think there is a flag on the play on the offense. It is. Flag on the play on the offense on a really, really good pass from Caleb Easley. He has once again been looking for that deep shot all game. And I mean all game, like every play he has been looking for it just about. Like every time that there's a pass play, he looks way down the field, and then if it's not there, he just throws a screen. If it is there, he steps up in the pocket and throws it deep. Yet, that time it was a beautiful pass, but there was a flag, I think, on number 62, if I'm correct. I could not see it very well. If it was 62, then that would be Landon Suggs, the freshman. .345 left. So, Caleb Easley steps back, hands it off, fakes the handoff again. There's been so many fake handoffs. It's so confusing. Is it? Oh, fumble of the play. Yellow Jackets ball. So best case scenario for the Yellow Jackets. I mean, I don't know. It was a really rough tackle in the head neck area, but of course they're not calling a flag. There's no arguing. Caleb Easley going to the bench. And once again, best case scenario, Reed Douglas with 3:25 left in the third would love 6 points here. I mean, he would love it. Douglas steps back, hands it off. The first carry of the game up across the 40 for Elijah Baldwin, the freshman. Of course, this entire game they've been running the ball with there has been a couple carries from Jeremiah Murchison, but a lot of the carries have came from Juju Womack. Almost every carry has. And then Marshawn Smith has gotten a lot of the carries. Speaking of Juju Womack, he gets the carry here up across the 40, up to about the 44, 45-ish yard line. And that is a second down and about 5 to go. So, second down and about 5. Douglas steps back, throws right side, caught by Womack, and he is going to be short of the first down marker.
That's complete number 1, tackle number 24, Dalton Gardner. Third down.
It's third down. Reed Douglas with Womack to his left. Douglas, four-receiver look in shotgun formation. Fakes the snap. Snap count was 2, it looks like. So they look to their wristbands, gets the play call from TJ Lett. Hands it off. Womack is stopped before the line of scrimmage, possibly. Oh, my. Now, if we're talking about worst-case scenarios for the Yellow Jackets earlier on, that was one of the worst-case scenarios. Didn't even get past the line of scrimmage. I think he lost a yard, if I am correct. So it's 4th down and 4. They're going to go for it. Out there again to Douglas's left is Elijah Baldwin. To his right is Juju Womack. I would expect a carry from Womack. Here it is. Womack gets the first down and a little bit extra, about a 2-yard gain after the first down marker. Clock is running with 1:15 left in the third quarter, 28-13. It is still a close ball game, but Reed Douglas really needs to get some points here. Douglas with Baldwin and Womack next to him. Actually, it's Baldwin getting the carry. It's a stripped fumble, but Baldwin pounces on it. It was Baldwin and Marshawn Smith next to him. There's another injured player for this Yellow Jacket squad. I'll tell you who it is and more updates after this injury on the field. Don't know if you can see him from here, but it is Braxton Humphrey who is injured on the play. He's walking off the field, though, so that is great news for the Yellow Jackets. Douglas steps back. It's a high snap. He has to pounce on it, and he's going to be basically a forced sack there. So, Douglas with Baldwin and Smith next to him. Has the ball, steps back, throws deep pass, almost intercepted. Instead it is incomplete. Targeted for Josiah Collins. So it'll be 4th down. It'll be 4th down. And returning the kick, up across the 50. Could he do it again? Up across the 40, up across the 20, 10. He goes all the way. There is 2 flags on the field. Oh my goodness. There's a flag on the play. Wow. It's on the offense. So, with 0 seconds actually left in the third quarter, that'll do it for the third quarter. We'll be back here from Andrew, North Carolina. Beautiful, clear skies here from Harnett County. Fourth quarter is just about set to go. And if there are any technical difficulties to come, because there is a little bit of lag, I can see it on my side. Do not blame me. I will try and fix it as we go. So we're back here from Andrew, North Carolina. He gets a good gain on the play. About 3-yard gain, fumble. Lee County gets the ball. Okay. I am going to stop the stream, then redo the stream.